Hello friends! So today I'm going to show you some simple stretches you can do using the wall if you want to release some discomfort or ease any pain, or even if you want to have a really good night's rest. It'll help you fall asleep. Okay, so you just need a wall. You can start with your neck. You can just grab the edge of the door here and just hang. Just hang out for a moment, okay? So you're going to inhale and exhale. You can even turn your chin down towards the floor. You can inhale and exhale, turn it up into the ceiling. You might even want to grab a little lower if you like and just hang out there for a moment, right? Creating that stretch, okay? So you can switch sides and make sure that you are breathing deeply and holding the stretches at least 20 to 30 seconds, guys. You don't want to be too quick because you need that body to adapt into the stretch. So you got to give it some time. And you can also open up that chest, right? You can press and turn away. Feeling that chest opening and the shoulder, taking away all that trapped tightness here, and open up that chest. Because all day we're probably hunched over most of the time, so you want to open that back up, okay? So you can use the wall. You can even press up against the wall and turn away. So many ways you can stretch with the wall, guys. Just get creative, okay? So opening up the chest, again, you want to stretch every angle, up, side, and down, right? Your body moves on every angle, so make sure you're not afraid to turn, and hold 20 to 30 seconds each pose, okay? So that's the chest. Then you can also stretch your shoulders, right? This armpit area gets really tight because we're always down here and not really stretching. So you're gonna press into the wall. If you have a shoulder problem, this is a great one to really create some isometric exercise. We're pressing against the wall, inhale, exhale, creating that little bit of burn while you're stretching. So you're strengthening it from the inside out, which is amazing. Hold it for 8 seconds, breathing, and then relaxing and then repeating, right? You can even press down on it to get that strengthening and stretching feeling, okay? So pressing against the wall, that's really a good way to strengthen the shoulders as you're pressing and stretching, okay? And you can do your hips and shoulders at the same time because your hip and your shoulders are connected. So you need to make sure that they're both being tended to. Okay, you can press up against the wall like this and push away, reach up nice and high. Make sure you're not hanging out down here, nice and high. The further away from the wall, the harder the stretch. So you want to get a little closer if it's too much tension, too much stretch, sorry. You want to raise up nice and high. Okay, you can even do it, guess what? You can even do it this way against the wall and grab the wall with your fingertips as you push your hip away to the opposite direction. You're creating that opening right here, all of that. Because over time, if you don't do enough lateral flexion in your life, you're going to lose mobility in that space. And then your hips are going to get weak, right? You want to keep some mobility, right? So stretching on the side, using the wall is amazing. You can also stretch the front of your shoulder and your chest like this, like pressing your face, kiss the wall, your chest, bringing your chest into the wall, okay? And of course, the further you stand away, the harder it is, because the deeper the stretch, right? Press in, and you can open your legs if you want and press forward. It feels amazing. Make sure you inhale first. As you exhale, you press into the stretch, okay? And you can stay there and breathe deeply. When you do the inhale and exhale while you're in that position, you can feel your body massaging itself. The oxygen just expands and everything feels like it's getting a massage, right? You can even bring your elbows together and press forward and breathe, okay? This feels amazing on my shoulders, my back, and my chest. All right, so you want to play around with that as well as stretching your hip and your calves. You can go into, okay, a hip flexor stretch. You want to bring the hip forward, squeeze your glute to protect your back. Drive the heel, see the back of the heel to the floor, and you can feel the stretch in your calves, your gastrocnemius, your soleus, all of these calf muscles. Okay, so calf stretching as well as hip flexor. So you could do the hip flexor too, right? Hip flexor, calves. You could even use the wall to make sure you're stretching your quads without doing this. You want to bring the hip forward, so you can use the wall and just kind of rest up against the wall. Or use it as your friend to balance yourself, okay? All right, and then you can also stretch your glutes. On the floor, place your legs up. Now you can bring your bum closer to the wall. That makes the stretch a lot harder. So if you don't want it to be hard, don't get too close to the wall. And do a figure 4. Bend the bottom leg to get the stretch, right? You start to feel the intensity of that butt stretch as soon as you bend the bottom leg, okay? The more you bend it, the more intense, but do not curl yourself forward, okay? Make sure your hips are down. Press that hip down, press the shoulders down. Shoulders are always away from those ears so you're not shrugging. When you're stretching, you're always long and strong. Okay, your pose has to be long and strong. Okay? And you can also stretch your hamstrings. You can put one leg through the door and one leg on the wall and feel that hamstring. Again, that's harder when your butt's closer to the wall, so push away. So the further away from the wall, a little bit easier, not so much stretch, right? So you can adjust according to your flexibility level, all right? So you can stretch your hamstrings like that. And of course, you can even get your bum closer to the wall and do windshields for your lower back. Make sure you drive your upper back, your back of your shoulders down and against the wall, the floor, so you don't slide around. You want to be steady. And then you're going to inhale first. As you exhale, you're going to slowly drop. Okay, inhale first and exhale. Make sure you're pressing against the ground so you're not shifting your body at all. Inhale first and lift up, exhale. If it's too hard, use your hands. Use your hands to help yourself, okay? This is really going to relax you and you can go to sleep so much easier. Your body will thank you and you're going to feel great. You can finish off your stretch with just sitting in a straddle. You can bring your bum a little closer to the wall if you like and just open up and just relax there. Just stay there and breathe and let your body do what it needs to do. If the legs want to drop a little further, great. If not, just keep them where they are. This is really going to relax you and you will fall asleep. Okay? So enjoy the stretches. Learn to breathe deeply. Your stretch is only as good as your breath because it is the breath that sends oxygens and nutrients and all that good stuff and circulation. And if you don't breathe, then you don't get the full effect of a proper stretch. Okay? And lots of water to hydrate so you can flush out the toxins right after. Okay? So enjoy the stretches, practice deep breath, stay long and strong always when you're stretching, and enjoy. Thank you.